Well, he's live streaming. He's riding around behind you, but we'll just keep following the edge of this map.
As long as Kenny keeps being obedient, I don't think we're gonna have any issues.
Yeah, we shouldn't unless you. Well, that's one reason I put him on there with you, because if you get too far away from him, he'll buck you off. You know, if you
Yeah.
get far from chemicals. And them trees look like they're finna lay over sideways.
Yeah.
We go all the way down to the corner, but technically when you're looking at the marks that I set on the map, it looks like an arch. You know, like you go from the corner around, it looks like an arch, but it's a little bit screwed up in what you think. But I set up markers where the land bridge I found is. And the easiest way is,
Scared I'm gonna hit a tree and it's gonna like throw you off and just kinda.
yeah, these trees out here won't, and when we get on the island of Guarma they won't. But down in Mexico, that's why I keep saying they're bringing a Mexican DLC, because all of a sudden them trees down there, you hit one of them and you'll fucking face plant.
Right.
Yeah, and they used to not do that during the beta.
Yeah,
So
I feel like I was gonna like hit a tree and then we're both gonna go start rolling. Oh dear.
have some more corn, fucker. You're weak here. Long straight line down through there. I wonder if they put all that shit on the outside as a trap, you know, like where people fall through the map thinking they could just ride on out over that.
Yeah. Get bamboozled.
Yeah. Uh-uh. Yeah. That's screwed up too. Why in the hell do you need to be online to play a single player game, you know? Look at them trees. They got moss hanging in them like it says we're at Roanoke Ridge, but that looks like shit you'd find in the swamp.
You can run into these ones.
Yeah. I was plumb down into
10
Guarma
minutes
a couple
of your,
hours ago, and it said I was at Roanoke Ridge.
10 minutes of your live streams me gonna be trying to walk into a tree, but the horse just keeps walking in circles around it.
Oh, I ain't doing no intros or nothing. I'm too busy trying to play on the other console. Yeah.
They have like those video starts here.
Yeah, I'd do an intro and all that shit if I was using my Streamlabs and stuff instead of, I'm just streaming it straight off of my console right now. Just so I got a record of it for later.
I usually take my like small clips and partial off and put them on my YouTube as unlisted, so I can take my iPad, grab it off my YouTube, and then edit it all together that way. So it, if I wanted to add anything or I went like a whole year without doing any types of schooling and kind of just focused on freaking video editing because I got bored.
I've never done much video editing. I'm not really good with it, but I'm learning. I got the DaVinci Resolve, the free version, which is really good for that shit. It's a little too good. It loses me.
It's nice strolling through here, not having to rush or people coming after you. Or...
It looks like we're on the open prairie. There ain't a tree for days out there. It's just flat as hell.
That's what I like about where I live. I'm in the middle of a forest, and like if you look just across the road from where I am, it's just a big old open field that you don't see a tree for a mile. Get boring when you've seen the same spot for. I also live by a rock quarry. So.
You see?
I don't
where
know
they
explain what that
dig boulders out and bust them to make gravel and stuff.
Yeah. Blacktop.
I guess we need to. I set that. That's where my marker is, but I want to keep following down this seam right here, and then turn and go toward it.
It looks like you're in the middle of the field, and like all those gray clouds, like a tornado's gonna form and just wipe out everything.
Yeah, it looks hideous, don't it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to look with one monitor and drive the other character at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Look down at my phone, and I had to move away from the edge because I didn't want to run into it or something.
I almost feel like Chemicals is on autopilot, and I keep wanting to reach over and correct him.
I bet we have a high chance of getting struck by lightning out here.
I don't know. I hope not. I
yeah.
have enough.
It'd be cool to.
Oh, yeah. That thing ain't moving but like 1 mile an hour. You can walk faster and it's moving, but they hyped it up way up, and for the last 4 or 5 days, I think they've known it's not really gonna come on land and do so much damage. It's gonna be a big rain event, but and a lot of wind, but I don't think it's as bad as they thought. And now they're kind of like they don't know how to just say, "Oh, it's not what we thought it was gonna be."
Yeah, kind of.
There's enough bullshit going on about fake news as it is, and oh, that was fake weather. Fake weather. Yeah. Hell yeah. It's snowing in Arizona. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't had to hear that shit for a few days. So. How's Kenny? How's Kenny doing? I don't need to feed him or anything, do I?
No, he's fine.
Alright.
He's barely went down at all.
Yeah, I'm just kind of, whoa,
None of
right
his
here.
cores have gone down.
Right here. This is the corner. Let's see, once you can just follow the corner then and start this way. Which if you look at the map, it looks like we're running like the shape of the Wenatchee River, that curve in it. Even though it's a square corner, it looked like we're curving it, because I was setting pin markers earlier, like every quarter mile, and I removed a bunch, but it looked like a big half moon going across there instead of a square corner. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And we'll travel down through here about, I don't know, 4 or 5 miles, and then all of a sudden there'll be a spot where it seems like your horse is levitating. It starts coming up in the air like an invisible hill. Once you find it, you just take a left and go across the line onto the pixelated part, and your screen will just flash out, and you'll see guarmaa map then. You won't actually see the map itself, but I mean you'll see
Yeah.
the guarmaa. And I can't remember if it's right in this straight stretch or if it's after that next patch of trees down yonder in the distance.
Who's getting to the edge there?
Yeah. Trying to gotta move Chemical's camera a minute before he goes into a panoramic or some shit.
Best way to get the, cinematic.
Yeah, but you can't set a waypoint because
Right.
if it was a road, it would be different. Feels like somewhere along in here we're getting close.
Is her horse acting up over there?
Whoa, whoop, 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 stop. Alright, watch this. Watch what she does.
Alright.
See?
Oh.
Now we're on the guarmaa map. Even though it's not showing us here, we're here.
Right.
And now we can go explore this a little bit. We just have to, wait a minute, need to set another waypoint. Is if you go straight below us, like if you look at the map and pull down, and you go straight down to the bottom, you'll see that little black box looking like.
Oh, yeah.
What we want to do is, I'm going to set this marker. We're technically going to go out toward this corner because we're on guarmaa, even though it's like not showing us over there, because if we go back the other direction too far, we'll end up hitting one of those fucking black screens. So
Right.
we kind of go out and make a horseshoe around down onto the island, and then we can explore. And once we get there, I don't know what we're going. I've been over it 4 or 5 hours today earlier, and
Oh, my
I
horse
was
is
way on the other side. Did he come?
Yeah, I just whistled once and here it is.
Yeah, usually once you hit this over here like this onto the green,
Yeah.
you can get it to come along. That's good. You can have all your weapons, guns, your own, whatever you need. I don't know if it would. There used to be a spot. Once we got to the island, we'd find this patch of green like this,
Yeah.
and your friends could actually join you, and it would spawn them right here. But this isn't it. It was on up about, I don't know, 5 or 6 miles, but I can't get up there because I keep black screening. But all the trees are pixelated here. You can just ride through the shit, you know. Is your horse following, or is it just standing there?
It's following.
That's pretty cool. If we get somewhere that looks sketchy, I can take Chemicals and Kenny or something and try to test it so we all don't die together. I can lose one of them.
Sacrifice him.
Well, I don't know. He's live streaming. I might test it with Redneck first. Because if she lags out and goes back to town, I'll just switch over and play on him. Some pretty scenery out through here. It just ain't all finished.
Right.
Yeah, we're on the island of Guarmaa right
We've
now.
been out of the border of the map for a while.
We just can't go down into the main town, you know, where the people and stuff are.
Yeah.
I can't figure out how to get into there without black screening
Yeah,
every
you see
time I
there's
try
kind of like a line right here.
it's yeah, those lines are everywhere though, between like the ridges of the hills and then the tiles in
Where they
between.
place them all together and the tiles all together, yeah.
I don't know.
Are you able to get to the top of the mountain up there, or not really?
Yeah, I'm kind of going toward it. Actually, I'm just going up this ridge.
Right.
I think it's the way I went the last time, and then I'm gonna kind of cut back to the left a little bit.
I bumped into yours, so I stopped, and then my horse bumped right in the back of me. It's weird being able to ride through trees.
Yeah.
I don't need to be getting too used to it, or I'll run straight into something. We'll get back onto the main map.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. Before they tried to patch this shit, we'd come down here all the time playing around in the town of Guarmaa, and then I'd go back to the mainland and I'd be crashing into shit left and right. Ignore me. I'm trying to work two controllers. She's bobbing and weaving all over the place.
Yeah, it was a little...
I'm trying to look at stuff with chemicals and ride on redneck too.
It's strange how some of the shadowing's so shadowed and then others are kind of just...
Oh, wait, man, when we get off down here, there's one holler up through here that's so shadowed out, it looks black. Just...
Oh, wow. No, don't go into cinematic. Sheesh. Trying to get me killed.
Let's see. I think I can go down through here.
It seems like you're just gonna face plant straight onto the mountain.
Yeah, you think so. They get pretty good traction most of the places around here. I don't think I found but one or two spots that I'd actually slip and slide any.
Yeah, Kenny. Skip there. What are you doing, Kenny?
He can't tell if he wants to fall down or not.
I know.
Yeah, make him run. It's just quit trying to be so easy on him. Just smack him on the ass and go on. He's a do or die kind of horse.
Mostly die, but...
Well, I guess I say he's a do or die. I say if you don't do it, I'll kill you. You'll die trying, hell. And the ocean looks dry.
Yeah.
But if you look up toward the sky, it looks like we're under the water as we get closer to it. See it?
Yeah.
It's pixelated and shit. Oh, that stoner. He's weaving. He drove out in front of me. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I stopped and he ran right into the rear end of Kenny.
At the bottom of the ocean looks like a desert.
Yeah.
It's got ridges and hills down in the ocean. Hey, look up this holler over here to the right. Look how black that shit gets.
Oh, wow.
And it's just shadow. I mean, you can ride up through it, but... Now, I went all the way back up through yonder to the top of that other hill over there. and come back around trying to find that place where your friends could join you and shit, that
Yeah.
patch of green. And I got over there and I could call my horse, and I found another fisher, and I was standing there beside it, and then chemicals lagged out. I was like, fuck. And I walked about 5 feet forward and it went into a black loading screen. I was just right on the edge of it.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if we can go up this hill, across that ridge, and over toward the left side and go off and see if we can get around to the ocean or something, maybe. I heard one guy was talking about if you ever got close enough down to the main town that you could hear the guarmaa music,
Hmm.
that you could drink till you passed out, and when you come to, you'd be in town, in the guarmaa town. But I haven't tried it. I don't know. Look out, Stoner.
They're kind of just floating there. They ain't really standing on no ground.
Yeah. Did you see how gray this hill is? That
Yeah.
big tall one over there, I was up so high, I was looking down on clouds, and then the fog rolled in.
Oh, wow.
And I was right on the peak of it, and when that gray fog rolled in a couple hours ago, I was up there, I freaked out so bad, I opened my catalog and stood there for like 20 minutes waiting on the damn weather to clear. I was scared to move.
If it all would load, like, not really load in, but if the textures was finished, it'd be nice looking over the valley.
Oh yeah, there's some of the
seeing all
valleys,
other mountains.
some of the valleys like and closer to the city of guarmaa are finished out and look really pretty. I mean, you know, tropical trees and shit, but I wish we could get right down in there like we used to in town.
Yeah.
The ocean over there looks like a straight line going out across yonder, just goes from ocean to desert.
Right. I'm sitting in this dark room and I looked over at that bright moon. Whew.
Yeah.
Eyes had to adjust. What time is it? 5:33. Oh dear.
4:30 here.
Yeah.
So we're so far down in here, I can't even get the guarmaa map to pull up. It still tries to show the outer edges of the regular map. So
Right.
I'm not sure where in the hell town should be at from here. Down bottom of that ocean down there looks like people been driving four-wheel drives around and playing in the mud.
Yeah.
Looks like tire tracks.
It really does.
Alright, let's see. If we go...
It looks like you're just gonna fall straight down.
You'd think so, don't you? Look at this. It doesn't go off as steepest part of this fucker. This...
You're just going right down a wall. The fact that it's thundering and raining.
Yeah, it'd be nice if it would get sunny.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Did you go in that? No.
No, I'm right behind. I
Okay,
stopped as soon as I saw that load in.
Hang
I
on.
saw that you slid into it.
Hang on just a second. My alarm's going off. Sorry about that. Let's see. I think I'm gonna pat my horse. All right. I'm thinking I can go across that and come up the other side. I'm gonna try it. Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So far so good.
This is so strange.
Yeah. It's like
You look
riding
up
under the.
and it's just the sky. Like nothing ever happened.
And you'll come right back out of it over here on the peak of this hill.
Goner. Oh, see, look over here. Where it all bumps up
Wow.
here now.
It-
Oh, no, no, no.
It's behind me, but it's if I go to the map and try to set another one, it won't let me pull down far enough to.
Right.
I can just see that.
My map's like freaking out. It's starting to go everywhere.
Yeah, when I try to zoom, it shoots back up towards Saint Denis.
Not even nowhere near the real thing, and I'm still getting charged for stable fees. Just let them die. Let them starve.
You're not even in that country no more.
Yeah.
They're billing you from across the ocean. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Wow. Come on down
let's
into the...
see.
Come on. It's okay.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. Jeez, wasn't that weird?
I thought we were gonna climb up a mountain. No.
And look,
no.
the ocean's
We're going
over
to
yonder.
the world. Oh, you can see the ocean.
See it over there? That
Yeah. It got real blue there for a minute.
I don't know if I go into that water, though, if it'll suck me up, you know, like it did over there where we crossed the
Right.
river. I'll find a shallow spot and ride into it and see. It might kill me instantly.
Right here.
Oh, yep, it pulls me up in it right there.
Yeah, see this little corner. The ripples are so nice, though. They did
It's
such
a
a good job on the
beautiful
water.
color blue over here, though. It's a different color of blue water.
Yeah, it's like it's a deep blue.
Yeah, we used to notice that back in the beta when we went to Guarmaa. The ocean was just immaculate. I don't know if we're really...
Up where your marker is
Look.
was like right at the corner of a.
In the
top of
distance,
Guarmaa.
you can see land above us. See the streaks in the
Yeah.
to the left there?
Will you stop sticking your head up Kenny's butt? Personal space there, Stoner.
Wow. Okay, what direction do we go now? Can we go around the edge of this water?
Yeah.
See where we end up.
Go up.
I keep forgetting that I'm live streaming on chemicals. I'm trying to turn him so I can keep an eye on Redneck and which way she's going and see this shit. So it'd be hell to have him staring at the ground for 20 minutes and not realize it because I'm playing on a different console.
Right.
Oh, look yonder. There's hills floating in the sky.
Yeah.
There's green on the hill over there too. Let's see. We went around the edge of the water and then we come over the hill, so we need to keep going to the right around the water. If not, we'll just be circling back on ourselves. See what we can find over here. It looks like a glow around my horse. A place or two, you know, it's like an inch or so right off of my character's body.
Yeah.
Like it's shiny and shit.
Stoner, you're getting in the way.
I didn't get this far down earlier. I was trying to get on the upper edge, but
Right.
that's wild as hell with the hills floating in the air like that.
It's like they're supposed to just lay down straight on top of all of these, and that's supposed to be all the texture and all of it for them.
Yeah. Trying to figure, I don't know which way would be the best to go. I ain't got a map I could pull out. If we keep
Right.
following the edge of the water, we might hear guarmaa music before you know it.
Look away for 2 minutes, and I see a little blob off in the distance of you running.
Keep following that ridge up through there in front of us. Right up through here and see what we can see off either side. And for God's sakes, don't kill Kenny.
There's a little lump there.
He'll respawn in South Park somewhere.
Oh my god, you killed Kenny, you bastard.
That hill floating in the air over there is brown.
Really? Oh, it is. That is strange. And there's so many shadows. I wish I could get in the moonlight. But it's like you get closer and the shadows just keep taking over.
Yeah.
I wonder what, you've been up to the top of these mountains, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah.
So I wonder, if you got to, the highest point, could you see all the other mountains and not this all below it, or?
On some of them you can. On some of them, there's valleys and stuff between them. It's hard to tell. It's not just a little knot on the other big mountain, but if you ride over to it, you can tell it's a separate mountain. But you can ride up on some of these so frickin' high. Oh.
Turn around.
Yeah. Damn, that's what we were
that's
seeing.
What I meant.
We were down in there under that. See, I'm thinking there's layers to this.
Right.
And that might be part of finding what layer guarmaa's actually on and how to zigzag around to get to it. Either down there to it or up to it, wherever it. See, that looks like the desert. Wow. I don't know if I want to go that way or stay on the mountaintops over here. I'm not sure.
I don't want to just take a peek at it.
You gonna ride off in it again?
Yeah. I just want to see what it looks like. Yeah, see, it's like how the ocean looked again on this side. the sun's finally coming up.
Oh, cool.
After millions and millions and millions of years later.
God, that's freaky looking. Looks like snow, don't it?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, just a layer of snow on top of everything. It is a bright light though, from being in the dark for so long. We've kind of went to an angle to where we were back by the shoreline.
Yeah, that's good. Keep running around it and see what we find. Yeah. Over the hills and under the hills. At times it looks like holes in the mountains out there. You can see through them. That ocean looks awful still, don't it?
Yeah.
I just wonder. Oh, that's blue. Bluer than blue.
I didn't notice I was so high up from the ocean. It was like I was kind of really close, and then
I see green foliage around yonder. Parked on the side of a 45-degree hill. I wish my horse got this kind of traction on the regular map, you know?
right. Ooh, don't go into first person. It's weird.
Huh?
My character went straight down in the first person. I'm looking straight down at you.
Ooh. Can I get out of here? Okay. It's a little too steep to climb up over there. Hey, they're starting to get some green and brown and foliage.
Well, it's better than gray and white.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm chasing that sunlight and I still haven't touched it.
I'm surprised your horse is still following along with us.
Yeah. I think he's enjoying it. Hasn't been on a long run in a while. Is that a blue spot? That's weird. There's just a dab of blue here. I got distracted by a blue spot.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just looking. I've been out here earlier, you know, for a couple of hours before you got on, and then I black screened. But you can explore and never find anything, but see all kinds of neat shit. You know, just the pixelated textures and stuff that.
It's like they color code things where they like green where they want grass to be, gray where stone and mountain should show, and like kind of like the whitish for like sandy areas.
Yeah. I don't know why. It seems like last time I come around it.
It's a really blue here. Like, it's a lighter blue right on the edges, and it looks like kind of clear.
Oh yeah, the water. Right around the town of Guarmaa. Last time I was in it, it makes that foamy looking white when the tide comes in and goes out.
Yeah.
And looks just like the real ocean would, you know. It's just kind of amazing.
Seeing people like post photos of it in like 4K or 8K, it looks realistic sometimes. Oh wow.
Yeah, some green there. I feel like I'm going the wrong direction for
I'm
some
in the
reason.
sunlight.
Oh shit, there it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Sun just
I
popped
can
up all of
finally
a
see
sudden.
yeah. I can see my own shadow now. Oh man, it's gone. And I see my shadow again. We were in a very dark time period back there.
I don't know, it still
Yeah,
didn't seem as
just
dark as when we come across that
right.
storm come up, you know, right before we found the invisible hill.
We're gonna keep going around the edges or heading up?
I really don't know. Now, we can go up. We can go wherever you want to.
Yes, up the mountain.
Follow you for a minute. Good look.
I
was just thinking if we circling it like that, we might find a way around there to see Guarmaa, because it's like on the lower side of the landmass and it's facing the ocean side. But I don't know if I just kept feeling like too the way I was going was the opposite direction. I should have been going the other way to go around there to see it. And I don't know that we'll ever find a way to get back into the town of Guarmaa. We might get up on the hill and look down on it and see it. If I can remember said I ain't been back in here since the beta, and then they got to patching the shit. Like snow paths coming off of the hill.
Yeah. We could go over to that mountaintop over there and see if we see anything, or keep following the shore.
Don't matter, it's up to you. You want to go to the top of the mountain, and I'll go across this one and stay closer to the shoreline and see what it looks like. You go high and I'll go middle of the hill.
I thought it'd be kind of like a smooth path all the way up, but there's like so many lumps and bumps. And
yeah.
It looks smooth and all flat.
It looks like some of the boulders over in the rock. Oh my God. I just slammed straight into the side of the hill like it was a flat wall. My horse's head was sticking in the ground when I went flying off of it.
Oh dear.
Oh, he ain't happy now. I'm sorry, Dick. Come on, buddy. It'll be alright. Yeah, I'll give you a carrot.
This is the first ever tonic I've had to give Kitty.
If he's hungry or something, I can feed him if you ain't got nothing.
Oh, he hasn't been.
Or if his cores get low, let me know.
I fed him a carrot once, but his cores and all that was all the way filled up.
Yeah, I've done a lot of damn cougar hunting on that horse, and a lot of stacking and shit too, you know, that does the bonding and everything with him good.
It kind of looks textured up here.
That's what I was thinking down there where I'm at. It's looking a little more.
It looks like there's a flat, like, plateau, plateau over here, something. You look kind of in front of us to the right. Kind of looks flat.
Yeah. Yeah, over there where them trees are.
Yeah.
Straight back across that direction's like going kind of back toward the regular map.
Yeah.
And there's a place over in there you'll freaking black screen. And I'm not sure. It's still a hell of a ride to get back over there, though. I mean, you're a long ways away from it. I'm seeing green with redneck over here, but she's still skirting kind of the edge of the water just up a little. There's a lot more green in the valley.
It looks so small, then as you get closer, it's just humongous.
There's a whole lot of landmass down in here, you know, that,
Yeah.
and it's weird, all of it's solid enough, you know, the programming and shit was done enough that we can ride on it, so why aren't they using it for something?
Right.
That's why I say over the next few years, I figure there's a lot of shit gonna come to this game.
Yeah.
You
I'm
imagine
hoping.
one of these days if there's a bridge to cross the river where you can just ride across on your horse to the other side and then come on
Right.
down to like where that invisible hill was and ride over here and own a ranch or some shit, cattle on it, a horse farm or something like
I put my camp over here. Never go back to the main island.
that. Yeah. I saw a secondary
Want exotic
island
birds?
today.
I'll get exotic birds.
Ooh, the sky just glitched. Like there's water above me or something.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just normal, but it kind of looks like there's a line straight through the sky.
Wow. I just rode, the sun was shining, and all of a sudden it got dark.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
look up and there's little bumps and ridges above me. I rode into another hill, basically, which is shadowing me. Funny.
It's like Warma's on this island somewhere.
Yeah, it's here somewhere. It's just figuring it out. You come out here and rode around on it enough, we'd eventually figure the path out to get back to it, or get
It's
to where we
such
could
a
see it.
large island.
But there's even a smaller island that's in the ocean just out from Guarmaa, and I've never tried to get over there to it.
Oh, my horse is still following up here. They like
That's a brown hill back there. I
that
just come out from
deserty
under.
looking, yeah. Yeah, deserty looking stuff is,
Oh, but you're in front of me. You've been riding hard.
yeah.
It does look like desert, don't it?
Like a mesa or something.
Yeah. Well, we still got a patch of ocean over the hill to our left. So if we keep going up through here and like up the valley where the green and the brown meet, yeah, the direction you're headed. Maybe if we go up and across there, we can see ever get to the other side and see the ocean.
You can go underneath the brown creature.
Probably, yep.
Yeah. It's so strange going under it.
As I was saying the other day, there's some weird shit to see over here,
Oh,
even
it's
if we
gone
can't
now.
get to the island, you know. I mean, to the town of Guarmaa.
Well, it's gone now for me.
What
Once
is?
you get on this side over here, if you look back, you don't see the brown.
That's pretty cool. I see the water down there again.
Yeah.
Oh, when you walk toward the water, it turns brown like a desert.
Oh,
That scare you?
yeah.
You said ooh and turned around, all that's uphill.
It's weird. You see it for a minute going back up and then it just disappears again. All shadowy again. So the reason it's shadowy is because we're under another mountain pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why it gets so shadowy under here. It wouldn't surprise me if the storm clouds on the regular map are like a floating, hill or something is why they shadow out like that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean not actually a hill, but the programming being
Yeah.
similar to create that effect. Oh, we're dead.
I'm good.
Well, Chemicals is dead.
I have the smallest little bit of health. Oh, there's a drop there.
Yeah. Hang on, I'll see where he's respawning at. He made it 52 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it put him at the McFarland Ranch. I'll just leave him standing here then.
Shh, it's fine. Nothing happened.
You didn't whistle when you crashed and